Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining this new publication of Latinncap results and the last one for 2016. This is phase 7 of results, and we are going to show you the latest results from Latinncap. In this last publication of 2016, Latinncap is publishing only one model. The other cars that were planned for this part of the year were postponed for early next year due to logistics issues. The car that we are presenting now is the Nissan Murano 7 airbags. It's a car made in the US, SUV. 7 airbags, ESC standard for all versions. The results for this car is 2 stars for adult occupant protection and 4 stars for child occupant protection. And regarding the protection offered to different body regions of drivers and passenger were shown in the screen. Now we see the frontal crash test of the car. The main issue we found in this vehicle is the unstable structure, footwell rupture, also the movement of the steering column that responded to the footwell rupture, and also to the transfascia tube that was not able to contain and prevent the movement of these interior parts and offering more risk for the driver. The protection in the side impact for child and adult occupants was good. The full score was achieved with the side and curtain airbags. When it comes to the children in the frontal protection, also the protection was very good. Pole impact, as we can see now in the screen, offered good protection to the head of the driver, preventing the driver head contacting the pole impact. We remind you that in this case this car is tested in all the scenarios, also ESC, as we can see, because it was aiming to achieve 5 stars. The ESC is performed with a robot, as you can see, so we are independent from the expertise of the pilot or the driver. As a summary of this last publication of results for phase 7, it's a Nissan Murano, 7 airbags standard and electronic stability control, 2 stars for adults, 4 stars for child occupant protection. For the result of the adults, the explanation that leaded, or basically is summarized in the press release, it's a poor performance in the structure in the frontal crash. There was a footwell rupture that was also caused by the intrusion of the transfascia tube and the steering column as well. And these 2 parameters offered regarding the protocol, according to the protocol, more risks to some injuries and serious injuries to the driver. That's the reason why the result ended up being 2 stars. Passenger protection in the frontal crash test was good. When it comes to the side protection for the adults in the pole and the side impact, the protection was also good. And finally, the child occupant protection was rated with 4 stars, offering good protection in the front and in the side impact. This has been so far the latest publication of results. We thank you very much for joining once again our publication along the year. We would like to acknowledge the main supporters of Latinncap: Bloomberg Philanthropies, FI Foundation, Global NCAP, ICRT and IDB. Without them, our work would be absolutely impossible. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for staying online as well. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and see you in 2017. Thank you very much for joining.